Have you ever felt stuck? Truly, deeply stuck. Like you're waking up every day, going through the motions, and living a life that feels like it's on autopilot, heading in a direction you never consciously chose. You look around, and you see a life that's fine, but it's not the life you dreamed of. You have goals. You have ambitions. You want to be healthier, or start a business, or pay off your debt, or move to a new city. But those dreams feel so far away, so impossible, that they just stay dreams. We've all heard the stories of overnight success, but we know deep down that's a myth. We also get the advice that tells us to just be patient. Good things take years. And while that's true, it can also feel discouraging. It can make change feel so slow and so far away that we never even start. But what if there was a middle ground? What if you could create a massive, noticeable, genuinely life-altering shift in just 6 months? 6 months is a magical time frame. It's long enough to build real, sustainable momentum and see tangible results that will change your life forever. But it's also short enough to stay intensely focused and not lose motivation. It is the perfect length for a life-changing sprint. And today, I'm going to give you the blueprint for that sprint. We are going to approach the next 6 months of your life like a NASA space mission. You are mission control. And your life is the rocket, currently sitting on the launchpad. It might be fully fueled with ambition and desire, but it has no clear destination, no navigation system, and no launch sequence. It's just waiting. Today, we change that. We are going to give your rocket a destination. We are going to build its navigation system. And we are going to initiate the launch sequence that will get you from where you are right now to a place I like to call Planet U 2.0. In just 6 months, this mission is broken down into 3 simple but critical phases. Phase 1 is defining your destination. We need to get crystal clear on what your new life looks like 6 months from now. Phase 2 is building your financial rocket. This is where we construct the financial engine and the systems you need to propel you toward your goal. And Phase 3 is the launch sequence and mid-course corrections. This is where we cover how to execute your plan, track your progress, and stay on course, even when life gets messy. So if you're ready to stop feeling stuck and start your countdown, let's begin with Phase 1. The number one reason most people fail to change their lives is because their goals are too vague. They are wishes, not destinations. People say things like, I want to be healthier, or I want to be better with money, or I want to be happier. What do those things even mean? For a rocket, a wish is not a valid flight coordinate. A rocket needs a specific target. It needs a destination that is so clear, so vivid, and so emotionally compelling that it acts like a gravitational force, pulling you forward through any challenges you might face. We need to make your goal real. So here is your first official mission task. I want you to pause this video in a moment and grab a piece of paper and a pen, or open a new note on your phone. I want you to imagine that it is 6 months from today. You are your future self, living this new, improved life that you have successfully created. And I want you to write a postcard to the person you are right now, sitting here watching this video. On this postcard, I want you to describe your new life. Answer these 3 specific questions. First, what does your typical day feel like? Don't just list what you did. Describe the feeling. Are you waking up feeling less stressed? Are you more energetic in the afternoons? Do you feel a sense of pride or control that you didn't have before? Second, what is one specific, tangible thing you have accomplished? Be precise. Did you pay off that nagging $3,000 credit card balance? Did you save up a $2,000 moving fund so you can finally get your own apartment? Did you lose 15 pounds and now you can walk up the stairs without getting out of breath? Did you finish an online certification course that makes you qualified for a promotion at work? Name the specific accomplishment. And third, what are you no longer doing? This is just as important. What negative habit have you left behind? Are you no longer stress shopping on Amazon after a hard day at work? Are you no longer dreading looking at your bank account? Are you no longer hitting the snooze button 5 times every morning? Be descriptive. Use emotional, sensory details. Make it feel so real you can almost taste it. This postcard is not a silly exercise. It is the official mission brief for your rocket. It is the destination we are plugging into the navigation system. Okay? Do you have your postcard? Great. Now, look at that beautiful vision you've created. Our next step is to translate that vision into a concrete financial mission. We need to reverse engineer your dream. Look at the tangible accomplishments you wrote down. Many of life's biggest changes require a financial component. If your postcard said, "I feel so free now that I've finally paid off my $3,000 credit card debt," then your financial mission is clear. If your postcard said, "I moved into my own apartment and I love it," then maybe your mission was to save a $2,000 security deposit and a $1,000 moving fund. For the purpose of this 6-month sprint, you need to turn your vision into a number. Let's say your goal is to pay off that $3,000 credit card and save that $2,000. Your total financial mission for the next 6 months is to free up $5,000. That means you need to find a way to save or earn an extra $833 per month. Now, that might sound like a huge, scary number. Don't panic. The purpose is not to intimidate you. The purpose is to give you clarity. We now have a real, tangible target to aim for. That is our destination coordinate. And now that we know where we're going, it's time for phase 2. Building the rocket that will get us there. Every rocket, no matter how powerful, needs a few key components to function. It needs a command center, a powerful engine, a fuel plan, and an autopilot system. Your financial life is no different. Let's build your financial rocket, piece by piece. First up is the command center. This is how you structure your bank accounts to give you maximum clarity and control. Trying to manage your entire financial life from a single checking account is like trying to fly a rocket with a single, unlabeled button. It's chaotic and dangerous. The simplest and most effective setup for our mission is the 2-account system. Account number 1 is Mission Control. This is your main checking account. Your paycheck lands here. All of your automated bill payments and, most importantly, your automated savings transfers will launch from this account. You rarely use this account for everyday, discretionary spending. Account number 2 is your life support account. This is a second, separate checking account that you use for your day-to-day, variable spending. This is the card you use for groceries, gas, and coffee. We'll talk more about how to fund this in a moment. But having this separation is key. It protects Mission Control from accidental overspending and makes it crystal clear how much life support money you have left at any given time. Next, we need to talk about the engine. Your rocket's engine is your income. It's the force that provides the thrust. For this 6-month sprint, your mission is to make that engine as powerful as possible. This is the time to seriously consider ways to maximize it. Could you sit down with your boss and make a well-researched case for a raise? Could you pick up a temporary side hustle like driving for DoorDash, freelancing online, or tutoring with the specific goal of dedicating all that extra income to your 6-month mission? Every extra dollar you earn is more thrust for your rocket. Now, an engine is useless without a plan for its fuel, and your money is your fuel. So, you need a mission fuel plan. This is your budget. For a mission this important, you cannot use a vague, hope for the best budget. You need a proactive, intentional budget. And the best one for the job is the zero-based budget. As we've talked about before, this simply means you create a plan for every single dollar before the month begins. You give every dollar a job, and for the next 6 months, the most important job any of your dollars will have is funding the mission. This means after you account for your essential bills like housing and food, the very next category in your budget should be that number we calculated. In our example, it would be a line item that says, Mission Fund, $833. That money gets its job first, before any fun money, shopping money, or restaurant money. Finally, we need to install the most critical component on our rocket. It's the piece that will ensure we stay on course even when we are tired, busy, or unmotivated. We need to install the autopilot system. You cannot fly a rocket to another planet by manually holding a joystick for 6 months straight. You would get exhausted, you would lose focus, and you would drift off course. You need a reliable autopilot system that handles the critical functions for you. In personal finance, our autopilot is automation. This is non-negotiable for your mission's success. You must automate your mission savings. You need to log into your bank's website and set up an automatic recurring transfer. You will schedule it so that on the same day you get paid. $833, or whatever your mission number is automatically transferred from your mission control checking account into a separate high-yield savings account, or sent as an extra payment to your debt. You should not have to rely on your willpower or your memory to make this happen. You make the smart decision once. You set up the automation, and you let the system do the hard work for you. The goal of automation is to make your success the default setting. Your rocket should be flying towards its destination even while you are sleeping. Okay, your destination is programmed. Your rocket is built. You have a command center, a powerful engine, a fuel plan, and a state-of-the-art autopilot system. It's time for Phase 3. It's time for the launch sequence and mid-course corrections. A rocket launch has a countdown. And so does our mission. I want you to start thinking of your progress in these terms. When you start, you're at T-minus 6 months. After the first month, you are at T-minus 5 months. This framing helps you see your progress and keeps the goal feeling close and achievable. But a mission isn't just about the launch. It's about staying on course for the entire journey. To do this, you don't need to do tedious daily tracking. That leads to burnout. Instead, I want you to schedule a 15-minute weekly systems check. Think of this as a quick, strategic meeting with yourself as the mission commander. Every Sunday morning, with a cup of coffee, you will sit down and do 2 simple things. First, you will review your spending from the past week. Look at your life support account. Are you on track with your variable spending, like groceries and gas? Or did you overspend? This isn't about judgment. It's about collecting data. Second, you will look at the week ahead. Look at your calendar. Are there any unusual expenses coming up this week? A friend's birthday? A doctor's appointment? This allows you to anticipate and plan, instead of just reacting. This simple 15-minute weekly meeting is all it takes to keep your rocket flying in the right direction. But we all know that no mission is ever perfect. Life will happen. You will encounter anomalies. An unexpected car repair is like a small asteroid field that suddenly appears in your path. A month where you lose your motivation and overspend on takeout is like a temporary communications blackout with mission control. In a traditional, rigid budget, these anomalies would cause the entire system to crash and burn. You'd feel like a failure and give up. But a mission plan is different. A mission plan adapts. When you encounter an anomaly, you don't abort the entire mission. You make a mid-course correction. Let's say you get hit with a $400 car repair bill. It's a surprise, and it wasn't in your fuel plan. What do? You calmly look at your zero-based budget for that month. You accept that you need to pull fuel from other, less critical systems to handle this new priority. You might look at your plan and say, okay, for this month, I'm going to reduce my eating out category from $200 to $50. I'm going to reduce my shopping category from $150 to $0. And I will reduce my mission fund contribution from $833 down to $533. Just like that, you've found the $400 you need. Did you make as much progress on your main mission this month? No. But did you go into debt? No. Did you panic? No. You made a calm, strategic, mid-course correction. And you are still flying in the right direction. The goal of this 6-month sprint is not perfection. It is progress, and the ability to gracefully correct your course when life inevitably gets messy. So let's bring this all home. Let's recap our mission plan. Phase 1 was defining your destination. You got crystal clear on the life you want to be living 6 months from now, and you translated that vision into a specific, tangible financial goal. Phase 2 was building your financial rocket. You set up your bank accounts. You maximized your income engine. You created a zero-based fuel plan. And most importantly, you put your progress on autopilot through automation. And Phase 3 is the launch sequence. You execute your plan month by month and week by week. And you learn how to make calm, strategic mid-course corrections when you face unexpected challenges. 6 months can feel like a very long time, but it can also go by in the blink of an eye. The difference between arriving at your destination of Planet U 2.0 and looking back 6 months from now to find yourself in the exact same spot is having a clear plan and taking focused, consistent action. This framework isn't just about money. It's a blueprint for enacting meaningful change in any area of your life. Whether you want to improve your health, learn a new skill, or strengthen your relationships, the principles are the same. Get a clear vision, build a system to support it, and execute with consistency. You have the power to create a significant, lasting transformation in a surprisingly short amount of time. You just have to decide on your destination and start building your rocket. So, your mission starts now, and every mission starts with a single declaration. I want to know, what is the destination for your 6-month mission? What is the one major thing you want to achieve 6 months from today? Describe the life you are building in the comments below. Let's declare our missions together. If this video gave you a clear framework to start your own reset, please give it a like and subscribe for more ways to build your best life. Thank you for watching. Your launch sequence starts now.